Does Shapes have a new worthy competitor?
Let's jump into the Sharehouse. A couple episodes ago, we did a price comparison between a Woolworths and an ALDI shop, and today we're going to see if ALDI tastes better or worse with a Shapes versus Snakos comparison.
Now, as you can see, ALDI's done no effort to make Snakos look any different to Shapes.
No.
The only things that have changed are the chicken crimpy is now chicken crinkle.
Wow. I wonder what that even is.
So let's not talk too much. Let's get into it. We know by now, if you've watched our videos, we're going by taste. We're going by, is it good? Is it bad? Good,
Yeah.
fine, and bad. And we're also going to go with how barbecue is it? How pizza is it? How chicken crinkle is it? Let's start with barbecue.
A barbecue, huh? All right, let's get into
Let's
it.
start with what we know. No, oh, Jesus.
What?
We're starting with what we know, Shapes.
Shapes barbecue.
If you're not Australian, you should consider becoming one, because we got Shapes, and God, are they yummy.
God, are they yummy, and I'm hungry. So, hey, and on that note, Chib.
Okay.
It's the classic. All the seasoning that they dump on top just like takes over your mouth and you're like, I'm having a good time.
The pastry's a little puffy. It's got a bit of an air pocket inside.
It does that thing where it... I would be interested to hear about this with your singular biscuit, where the only way I eat Shapes is with like a chunk of them. It really gets like a mush in your mouth. Like it gets everywhere. Like you'll be licking out Shapes for the rest of the day.
I was conscious of the fact that we're shooting a video and we have to speak, but then I saw you put a bunch into your mouth and I'm like, well, Joel's doing it, I'm jumping off the bridge as well. So taste for me is good. It's a good taste.
That's good.
Is it barbecue-y? Not even slightly. I don't think I've ever been to a barbecue. But what is barbecue?
Well, I mean, when I think barbecue, I think a sausage. And like a barbecued sausage. I put it in my mouth and it's like all hot and it's like sausagey.
But then what's barbecue sauce? You know what I mean? Like,
not that.
That's not that. It's also not a sausage. It's very chickeny.
Yeah.
I understand it's got notes of maybe a bratwurst. It's good, but it's not about how good Shapes is. It's about if Snakos can compete, potentially be better. I've got a full disclose here. I am an ALDI customer, and I've been shopping Snakos, but only in the pizza flavor. I haven't tried the rest of these yet. So far we're saying Shapes good, tastes good. Is it barbecue-y? Not even slightly.
It's like its own version of barbecue. Like every product has its own version of barbecue. So I don't know how we're going to compare that to Snakos barbecue. Thanks, Mac.
Let's see how Snakos do. Open up your hands.
I wanted to sniff it.
Oh, they look very similar.
One's under your toes, Mac.
I'll eat it later. It's all right. Hey,
Chib.
Whoa.
Oh. More aggressive.
Soy saucy almost?
Yeah, you just spat, like, whizzed right past my head.
Neo.
Yeah, it's like very poignant in like a sharp way.
Yeah, like an aged cheddar.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
Very salty.
Yeah, it's really takes over your entire mouth. Where this stuff, it's a more subtle,
Very subtle
explosion. Where it really, give me some more.
God damn it, is that salty. Immediately out the gate, Snakos barbecue. Bad flavor.
Bad.
And it does not taste like anything but soy sauce.
Not a barbecue.
Soy sauce adjacent. Not like strictly soy sauce, but soy sauce adjacent. That level of salt content and that kind of feeling of burn in your mouth. I got a palate cleanse.
Me too. It has character. To its credit, it's very much its own thing. But not for me.
Not for me at all. I wouldn't recommend it to a child to eat at lunchtime because they will get bullied.
That's a good baseline. Would I give this to my child at lunchtime?
I don't endorse bullying, but if you give your kids Snakos flavored barbecue, they're gonna get it.
All right, well, let's move on to pizza then, huh? Starting with the Shapes pizza.
I hate what you're doing, but now that you've started it, we can't stop it. There's no stopping that, you know?
All right.
You feel good about yourself after that?
I feel great.
Okay, fantastic.
All right, open up.
Okay, only a couple. I don't want too many. Okay, that's okay.
That's a whole meal.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. Hopefully it's in focus. But Just look at the amount of seasoning on that bad boy. But then...
You got a camera right here, baby. Let's
Yeah,
check it
nice.
out.
But then backside, the caboose, pretty dry.
Oh, true. They only did one side.
Now, for the sake of self-preservation, I'm only going to have 3 this time.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, here we go. I am. All right, Chib. Think. Very iconic flavour there.
Yeah.
It's like riding on a Melbourne tram. Iconic. Yeah, that's what got you.
That's, yeah. I mean, like the barbecue, it's very contained in what it is. Like, it's very measured.
Yep.
As like a very specific amount of seasoning that isn't too little, isn't too much, but makes you want more.
That's the problem with shapes.
It makes you want more.
Yeah, it's like a crack dealer just giving you a little hit, but they don't give you the full experience. Like, I'd love if Shapes sold a seasoning shaker so I could put on my everything.
Then you might actually be satisfied by the end of it.
Shapes never satisfy. I could eat a whole one of these. I could lick my fingers, but I'd only be full tongue full of bread.
How pizza is it? Because I can see what they're going for. I can taste that like tomato-y base.
Yeah.
Maybe some like pepperoni. But it's
The mozzarella.
I mean, if I lick it, it's very much. The biscuit is almost always the same. It's just like how they concoct like an aroma from the dust.
We've done too many of these, man. We're getting way too into it. Okay, and the flavor's fine. I'm not going to give it a good. I think the flavor's fine. How pizza is it for me? It's pizza adjacent. I wouldn't take a bite of that in a blind taste test and go, that's pizza flavored though. I think they all kind of blend into a chickeny, salty barbecue.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a good.
Okay.
I think right now this is my preference. Like, I think it's more zazzy than the barbecue, and I would want to. I just want to eat this more, you know?
Yeah, if this was a which is the best shape, I would say this is going well. But my brain is solely on Snakos, is it shapes? With that being said, into Snakos.
Into Snakos.
You know what's hard with boxes like these? I was trying to open it elegantly, comparatively to what you've been doing. And yet here I am, still busting up the box.
That's a criticism for both sides.
It's disappointing, man. Okay, I'm gonna let you grab your own beer. I ripped the bag.
Oh, those have to get eaten today.
Oh, they're dusted, man.
Oh, bro, they're dusted on
both sides.
I don't think they intentionally did, but because of the amount of dust floating around, it would have got both sides.
God, I love that. All right, hey, 3 in the mouth,
Jesus,
3 in the south. Cheers. Chip. Wow. Man. Every time it hits my mouth, I get happy.
Wow. That's so surprising.
It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
You can taste the Napoli sauce running underneath a little bit, right? That, I would say, it's either a cheese blind taste test again, cheese, or a pizza taste.
All right, give me some more of that.
Right, how good are they?
Yeah, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
May I say, not factoring this into our ratings, that these Shapes boxes are about $3-4 more than each Snakos box. So it adds up. Snakos box is like under $2 or something, right?
Out the gate, flavor, good, dare I say great, not even on the ranking scale.
Yeah, I want to say the same thing.
How pizzery is it? Pretty darn pizzery. That's a pizzery flavor. Lots of cheese going on there. My lactose intolerant stomach is doing backflips already.
And it's not even real cheese. It's fooling it because it's so good.
It's so good. It's very pizzery. And I'm going to say it right out the gate here, better than Shapes in terms of pizza.
Yeah, 100%. This like raises the roof on what I thought the roof was for this review.
Because barbecue came in so limp. And this is fully erect, man.
Oh my God.
Fully erect. We're going to eat a lot more, and you're going to watch us eat it now.
I can't believe I gave this a good, but compared to that, it's like there's no contest.
You can take yours back and put it as a fine.
It's the Snakos.
Yeah.
But like, then I want to make the barbecue Shapes a fine. I didn't know the ceiling was this high.
Yeah, you're right.
These are still iconic. These still work.
Yeah.
This is just a different ball game.
This is like a Michelin star chef had a go at making Shapes. That's how good this is.
Wow, that's amazing.
I cannot speak more highly of these. God, do I love them.
Well,
God bless America.
We're here to review the final one. It's Chicken Crimpy versus Chicken Crinkle. Whatever that means, I'm not sure.
Can we just take a moment to look at how similar the boxes are?
Check that out.
It's so funny how low effort, and I love it. I love how much they've decided, let's just knock off shapes as close as we can get it.
And they're right next to each other at Aldi.
Yeah.
Like they're literally side by side. It's crazy.
It's awesome. I'm liking that companies are starting to do this more often, especially with things like perfumes as well, with high budget clothes. Companies are fully just ripping off logos, branding, everything, and just making a cheaper alternative. Because you know what? People charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars for something when it can be made for like 20.
I know. I would love to get into the ingredients and see what's actually different, but I'm not too knowledgeable in that department yet. But I agree. It's such a cheaper alternative. And when in the case of the pizza, it's not bad at all. It's great.
Well, it's better.
Wow. Let's see how these ones add up.
Tear it up. Oh my God.
All right. Oh my God, they're big. It's a different shape. It's a different
It's got
shape.
holes in it. This is going to be a different experience. The lack of seasoning is worrisome.
It's a bad day to be a chicken crimpy shape. That's all I'm saying.
This is so interesting. I'm going to put one. That is so weird. Everything else tasted way more chickeny than the chicken flavored one. And chicken is such an easy thing to get.
Yeah, I don't know where. I mean, with a lot of products, I'm not sure what the chicken flavor is. I just accept that this is their version of chicken.
This tastes to me like, do you know 2-minute noodles? Without any of the seasoning. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. I do, because the biscuit itself is different. And I do enjoy it. I have bought chicken crimpy a lot in the past. I would say it's fine.
Yeah.
I give this one a generalized fine. How chicken crimpy is it? I don't know. It's crimpy.
This is like saying, oh, my favorite artist is Ed Sheeran. You know, it's like, oh, okay. Like, probably everyone likes Ed Sheeran. It's Ed Sheeran. He's a great writer of music.
It's a very agreeable biscuit.
Very agreeable biscuit. It's not going to offend anybody.
No.
I'm certainly not offended.
These are out at a birthday party? Of course. These are out at the Sharehouse movie night snack table? Of course.
And now, for Chicken Crinkle. I'm going to open this one like a gentleman.
Good luck. Are you angry, bro?
Got a lot of shit going on here. It's not about that right now. All right. This is the big reveal to see if they've copied the design of the Chicken Crinkle. So here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to bring it up. I'm not looking. Here we go.
Whoa! It's egg-shaped.
It's egg-shaped. It looks dustier for sure, but it's still on a very similar vein. There's still holes in it. So they're still absolutely trying to one-for-one knock off these bad boys.
because it's different to the other Snakos. So 100%.
And here's another one. Yeah, okay, so it's just slightly different in shape, but even the edges are similar. Chib. The texture of this biscuit is so different to that biscuit.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah, get that in your gob. That's area for sure. This is more compact.
This one stays truer to the shapes that we know and love. This is more a shape than the chicken crimpy shapes.
But yet, still not that chickeny. This is not that chickeny. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's not that chickeny, Joel.
I agree.
How are we f***ing up chicken? It's a very easily replicated flavor. Vegeta and the likes recreate chicken salt at the freaking local fish and chips shop. Or is that just an Australian thing? Well, even so, this is an Australian product.
Yeah.
Go down to the chicken shop.
It's rated 1 star on the health rating scale.
1, not even a 1.5, huh?
1.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, this leftover pizza shapes one is 2.
That hurts.
Well, we'll see how our trip to the bathroom goes later.
How is chicken?
I am struggling because that's a very similar experience to the shapes one, except it's saltier and I'm having a hard time in my mouth right now.
Yeah. Yeah, the after texture, not great. The initial texture, not great. Not a fan of that. Whereas it was a fluffier experience with the shapes, so I've got to give it to shapes on that realm.
Yeah.
Flavor, both equally lackluster in my eyes.
I give them both a fine.
Both are fine for sure. But which is better? I need a moment, please. I'm going to eat some pizza Snakos as I think, because I need some happiness in my life right now.
I think in this case, I'd have to go Shapes. Shapes is less fun, but it's more agreeable, where the Snakos are more abrasive. And I'm not sure over a long period of time I would enjoy that aftertaste.
Yep. I'd say texturally, Snakos has lost me on it. They're both flatline bickies for me. They're both you go to grandma's, just put out some biscuits, they're slightly stale. That's the flavour of them. So Shapes gets the dub there.
Wow.
Now, overall, though, now it's time for the overall section. Here's my problem. Pizza Snakos are that much better than everything else we've had today.
So good, yeah.
That much. Where do I tell the good people at home to go buy?
Because there hasn't been a bad Shape, but there have been bad Snakos.
That barbecue Snacko was my naam.
Yeah.
When I go to sleep tonight, my eyes are going to be wide open as I'm just reliving this moment on repeat.
Eating barbecue Snakos. So final verdict, is it Shapes or is it Snakos? I'm having a tough time.
I am too.
Snacko pizza Shapes, get those ones. But if for a generalized experience, I would get Shapes. Much more agreeable, much more recognizable, not abrasive, not like I can feel the bad Snackos in my mouth right now. Like they don't linger.
Yeah.
They're just good. Where Snackos, it varies. Every box varies. Where every box of Shapes, you know what you're getting in for. You got consistency there.
I come at with a bias here. My bias is that I think pizza flavor is the greatest flavor. I'm now realizing how funny that is because I'm Italian. So with that in mind, the Snakos pizza was just so damn good. I will go back to Aldi every single time and Shapes won't even be a thought for me anymore.
Wow.
Because they're that much cheaper as well.
Yeah, price point as well.
And the flavor is just so good. It's not like the price is making the flavor better here. The flavor is just better.
So I think the verdict for today is just buy pizza Snakos.
Yeah.
Don't get anything else. You don't need it.
Don't send your kid to school with barbecue Snakos.
They will get bullied.
Yeah.
100%.
That's been the Sharehouse, my friends.
Hey, make sure you tell someone you love them today.
Bye.
Bye.